Well, good morning, folks. A warm welcome to the EVES auction room here at 9 a.m. on a Thursday morning. Having a long career of just over 11,000 auctions, I have to say this is the earliest that I've ever called. So, a warm welcome to the EVES auction room here today. Of course, welcome to our viewers watching over the live stream as well. The reason for the 9 a.m. auction this morning is our vendors hoping to sell today to one of you and then move on and purchase their next property at 12:30 today. So obviously good luck to them, folks. So my name's Grant Child. I'll facilitate proceedings here for you this morning. Robin will look after all the technology in the auction room. With transactions, whether it's auction or private treaty, there is documentation we need to tend to. So let's quickly go through that now. Obviously the buyers and sellers guide, that's been widely circulated for you. They're available on the stand outside of the auction room as well. A guide from the Real Estate Authority, just giving you some tips and hints on how to go about buying and selling real estate. So, but let's go to the most important document, of course, and that is the contract of sale. That's been widely circulated as well. You will have seen that in draft form. Finalised copies also in the stand outside of the auction room. There's been no changes to that as well, and I'll confirm that with Fran, our marketing consultant, very shortly. So by way of any bidding today, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract that we worked to today. And what you see in blue on the screen is just a summary of the conduct of the auction, which is outlined here on the front page of the contract. Again, I'm not going to go through that. You will have the opportunity to peruse that. Or I just remind you of a couple of important points. One is, should the hammer fall in your favour, your obligations this morning, prior to commencing any celebration, don't pop the champagne cork just too early. We need you just to sign the contract and, of course, pay your deposit. It's 10% of the purchase price unless you've had a variation signed by our vendors as well. So the other thing I just want to cover off for you folks is vendor bidding, because there's still a bit of a myth out there in the marketplace about auctioneers using vendor bids to push the price up, which is absolute nonsense. I will only use vendor bids if we are too far away from the vendor's reserve price. If I've only got one of you that's participating in the auction, I'll use the vendor bids, but if there's two of you, I'm going to leave it entirely over to you. So vendor bids are simply a technique to get you to what I call the negotiating platform. Will always be below the seller's reserve price, at which time we'll pause the auction, we'll continue with some negotiations and see if we can help you here today. So that's the purpose of the vendor bids, and I will disclose any vendor bids to you. So it's just working alongside you to help you buy the property today. Again, I say if there's only one of you bidding on the property, then I'll utilise the vendor bids, otherwise I'll leave it over to you. So I'm happy to answer any questions at this juncture, folks, before we press on. Just need to share with you a few pearls of wisdom, whet your bidding appetite, and then we'll get into it and see who the new owner is going to be. No questions? Excellent. Fran Harmon from our Papamara office has been marketing this property, doing an outstanding job as she always does. And you're going to go away and have a cup of tea and a bit of a meal and something and muck around and come back this afternoon.
Yeah.
You've got more properties going up this afternoon, Fran. I even told you she does a great job out there. So 74 Calypso Drive is the property, and when you pick up the keys from Fran on settlement date, you pick up the keys to your new lifestyle, as Fran has explained in her marketing, of live, relax, play. That is the key to your next lifestyle here at 74 Calypso Drive. When we look at the legal aspects of it, a freehold estate, 540 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. That's all described in Record of Title SA 68D, folio 974, and we certainly trust that you've had your solicitor peruse that record of title, because you bid and buy on that cash unconditional basis today without any rights of requisition of the title as well. Thursday the 29th of February 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed. There's been a couple of alterations there to that, approvals for separate ones, and of course a clause in the contract there that's nothing untoward and nothing out of the ordinary for this time of the year, actually authorising early release of the deposit as well in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. So that covers off all the legal aspects. Any changes to the channels list or anything there? No amendments to that. So there you go, folks. The hard work's been done and the entire home has been revitalised from top to bottom. So this has to be the best chill place available in the real estate market today. Look at it, how it opens nicely out to that back door area. It certainly seamlessly connects the outdoor living areas and to that inviting indoors as well. You've got the entertaining decks that are just drenched in sunshine, as you see there on the screen. Family family gatherings at this location, folks, are going to be oh so much fun. I can't guarantee that because my lifestyle might be different to yours, but I would suggest that with an environment like that, it's going to be pretty special. The home itself nestled at the end of that serene cul-de-sac there, just a short walk away from the local cafe, bars, restaurants, and of course that iconic Papamoa Beach. Is this, at the end of that cul-de-sac, you find this vibrant and spacious family home. So that's enough for me, folks. We're here 9 o'clock in the morning to see who the new owner is going to be. Where would you like to start the bidding away? $850,000. We're underway now. You've been reading my notes, haven't you, man? That's exactly where I would have suggested to start. At $850,000, we're underway and happy to take $20,000 rises from here. At $850,000, are you in for 20? You're the only one else here, folks. I'm asking you for that 20. At $870 we go now. At $870, back to you for $890. $890 do we say? $870,000?
Yeah,
90. At $890,000, take me through the 900 threshold. Do we go there, sir? At 910 it is now. At $910,000, 30 would be the next retort. Don't slow it down too early. Don't show your cards too early. At 930?
920.
930 would be a better move, ma'am, if I can recommend that. Stay up in the higher numbers. 930, shall we go there?
920.
20, okay, I'll take you 20. Treat you the same folks. At 920, at 30 we go now. At $930,000, taking the lead up the back here now. At $930,000, 40 would be your retort there now, folks. At $930,000, let's go there quickly. There's just the two of you, no registered telephone bidders here. It's only up to you folks in the room. At $930,000, are we in or out? First call now at 930, chasing another $10,000 rise. Second time at 930. Third, last opportunity to invite you back again to take the lead. Absolutely 100% sure.
935.
35, 935 it is there, taking the lead back with a $5,000 rise. At 935, my advice would be to stay in the 10. Shall we go 945? 945 it is there now. $945,000. No prizes for second here, folks. At $945,000, are we in or out? Once, twice, third, final opportunity. Have we got you 100% best? Just pausing the auction with you, folks, at $945,000. We'll just get into, we're going to have a little bit of a conversation in the side room there. All right, back we go, folks. 74 Calypso Drive. We left the auction room at $945,000. I now have an amended bid at $972,500. Can you confirm that bid for me, please? At $972,500. Fran, the instructions from our owners are...
Correct.
On the market and selling. Your opportunity is here. If you want to own 74 Calypso Drive, you will need to put anything you like on top. Maybe a $500 bid. I don't know. It's entirely up to you. Otherwise, I sell at $972,500. I'll call it 3 times. You can change your mind any time before the hammer hits the podium. But once the hammer's down, that's it. She's all over Rover. First call now at $972,500. Second time. Third. Last opportunity. It goes. It goes. Congratulations, folks. Your purchase is going to be $972,500. Congratulations to our sellers. Pop back at 1 o'clock, folks. We've got another 19 fantastic properties for you commencing at 1. We'll see you then. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be good.